Are users going through this? Okay, let's be clear, no bashing here. In today's tech news, no, say it ain't so. Mac Studio owners complain of irritating high-pitched noise. This is the new what? Let me see. M1 Mac Studio. Let's get into it. If you are a Mac owner and you're going through a irritating noise, if the quality of the machine would have been controlled early on instead of later. But let's get into it. Some Mac Studio owners have noticed that the machines are making a high-pitched whining sound that appears to be coming from the fan. There are pages of complaint of the Mac Rumors forums about the issue, and it seems to be affecting a number of users. Most of the complaints are coming from Mac Studio owners who opt for the M1 Max Studio rather than the Ultra. Two machines have different thermal setup. Users who are experiencing issues have described the noise as a high frequency sound that is difficult to ignore. So that must mean it may be louder than what their quality control was willing to let go by. 32 core GPU, 64 gigabytes of RAM. That is some serious money. After a week or two, I started noticing a high-pitched whining sound. The original fan noise was audible. It was just normal fan noise within the expected range of noises. So within the expected range, they should have been doing more, testing on this before they released it to the public. There are a wide range of complaints, but all of them seem to describe the same general noise. Just unboxed my Mac Studio with the M1 Max 64 gig RAM, 32 core GPU, 1 terabyte of SSD. Like I said, these machines is costing money. There is no way you should be getting this many complaints. There is definitely an annoying noise at exactly, now he measured it, almost like 2200 hertz. I compared it using a sinus wave generator. I am pretty sure this comes from the fan. It is not a coil whine, since the frequency change when the fan speed changes. Definitely not acceptable for a product with this price tag. The M1 Max and the M1 Ultra have different heat sinks, which explains why one machine is experiencing issues while the other is not. Whether you got the Max or the Ultra, it shouldn't matter. You should be able to have either one without going through any issues without quality control correctly. Y'all was on a time slot. Y'all had to do that 2-year transition to get things out. And, some things might have got tripped up along the process, but y'all said, okay, we're going to let this, roll by. Let the people that's buying it brand new figure it out what it is. M1 Ultra is equipped with a much larger copper heatsink that likely prevents the fan from kicking on as often. And there also appears to be a problem with the M1 Max setup that causes the whine. Okay. Is it worth noting that not all M1 Max Studio models appear to be experiencing this problem, as some people have said that they do not hear any unusual sound beyond the standard quiet fan noise. So that might be a small percentage that went out. There are also some complaints just about the level of the fan noise alone without the whine. But many of the people who are unhappy with their machines seem to be experiencing the high-pitched sound rather than the typical fan noise. So high-pitched fan noise is going to be two different categories. So, I take the fan noise over the high-pitched sound. Mac Studio buyers who are within their 2-week return period can get a replacement from Apple, but there are reports that replacement machines have seen the same issues. It is not clear if this is something that can be addressed in a software update or is it hardware issue that Apple is dealing with. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe and let me know what you think about this situation with the oh wow, this is sad. The M1 Max Studio having a fan and whining noise. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Thanks.